Good morning from a brand new location. We're excited to be here at Lapel.
With coffee, now we're excited to be here.
And my best lapels.
These are we're lapels. So we got 4 roller coasters here.
Stop!
We got a spinning coaster, we got a mine train. The main ride that we're here for is Yukon Quad.
Which we love Julian so much when
Yes.
we were in Denmark. You're gonna love it because you didn't get to see it yet. And I think
know.
you're gonna love this.
This
He's
ride-
an
I think
I'm
intimate
gonna love
hoe.
it.
It's
I
an
know.
exact clone.
I'm very excited.
I think this one runs better.
Yeah, I know. I'm stoked for this thing. So those are our big attractions that we're looking forward to. This is also largely an animal park, so we're gonna get to see lots of different animals. Can you guys like?
Sorry.
Whatever.
you
You know what? Let's just go ride something. It's fine. It's fine.
Yay!
Right when you walk in, we have a very simple entrance here. Just a couple buildings. This actually here is a train station, so if I had to take a guess, I mean, we were just at Bellward and they did the same thing. I bet this train will take you to see some cool animal exhibits. Where do we go?
Well, that's definitely Yukon Quad, or
Where are we?
the main entrance.
Place is huge. This is a really big park.
Well, you gotta.
Oh
okay,
my
so
gosh.
I'm staring, and a lot of everything this way is zoo. That is their lodges, so that's hotel. It's like the whole resort. So it's like it's big. They have one of these guys.
Oh, is that the thing where like Kong like
Holds you and shakes you.
We found some attractions. We got a wave swinger. There's one of the coasters. We're getting in line first for Azteca. And actually, we have rapid passes for the day. So we will not be going through the standby line. We'll be going through the express line. Look at this station building.
Isn't it so cool?
This is
Can you see how
really
cool the train
cool.
is?
Awesome. Ooh, I like that. First ride of the day, Azteca. I like this so far. This is like really cool presentation. We're like in the middle of the woods. Oh, this is manufactured by Soket. We just did a ride from them at Parc du Bacassi.
It was an interesting experience.
It was like really well themed, so
It was an interesting experience.
I like it.
it was fun. I see a bunch of cranes over there in the distance. I wonder if that's for the Mach water coaster they're supposed to be on.
Michael.
This track is so skinny.
This is fun. This is cute.
Airtime? No.
Not even in the slightest bit. We tried.
Stop trying to grab the tree, Taylor.
I can't help it.
Why did I pull the tree?
Yeah,
Just
right.
a little bit. Oh, another helix. This is a long ride.
I like it.
Yeah, not too bad. I do like the one at Parc du Bacassi more.
I do, but I like that one better.
Yeah.
This is still really good.
Yeah, but these Soket like mine train style coasters are really like pretty solid. Like
They
that
don't
was,
exist in America.
I know that was ultra smooth.
That was a little too smooth.
Very, very comfortable ride experience.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird compared to other Soket coasters.
I know.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this ride?
I don't recognize this track.
Neither do I. This is very, very
I
strange.
remember, we talked about this the other day. This is that company that I did not know of that makes wild mice. Revachon.
This is Reversion.
Yes. But
Really?
Not a wild mouse. Yeah.
That's so strange. No wonder we don't recognize it, because like we're used to seeing their track on like Wild Mouse coasters, and then here it is in a different form. Next up, we're doing the Siberian Tiger. Look at the front of this train. That is awesome. Large capacity, just one train for the tracks though. This is actually probably gonna be the only line that we're gonna have to actually wait in for this park because it's not included on our rapid passes. But pretty much everything else that we wanna do is. Tell you what, these seats are not super comfy.
They have like fake, Matt pointed out they're like fake cushions.
Yeah,
They kinda look like
it makes it look like a couch, but then you sit and
It's
it's
not.
straight fiberglass and
So
it not,
far from a couch.
yeah, not the comfy kind. big design flaw in the way that they have this train set up with like dispatching. So there's one operator, after he checks the restraints, he has to turn on the lift, and it takes 15 seconds for the chain to get going before they can dispatch it. So that's like a lot of downtime, especially when like the line is kind of long. Whoa.
I really slumped down in my chair.
Why are you doing that? Whoa. Some head choppers and hand choppers there.
Yeah, for real.
Very, very smooth.
Wait, was that the
That was it?
Oh,
I definitely thought there was more than
I
that.
thought so.
Oh, you thought wrong.
That ride was like one that I would, if I worked here, I would have it be a 2-lap special. It's kind of short.
Yeah, it's underwhelming as is, but if it went around twice, then I think it would be rewarding.
It left the lift and then entered the station. That's exactly how it felt.
Like monorail thing, probably gives some good views. The station is a literal house. Like, here's the front porch. It's kind of colonial, to be honest. Or like beachfront in a way. Descent du Colorado is the park's rapids ride. Although I definitely do not get Colorado vibes from this station, but whatever. Yeah, very interesting themed area. Like everything just looks like houses. I feel like we're in a neighborhood. In the station for the monorail, and they have some fun artwork here showing the Siberian tiger coaster, but the people look a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. They also have a monkey over on this side, a giraffe, a happy lion. And off we go. We're getting some good views around the park, including the rapids down here. I don't think that's something we'll be doing, even if Matt liked water.
Oh my god, that rapids ride is huge.
So LaPal is set to get a Mock Rides water coaster for 2024, and we're currently getting a look at it from this monorail. Check out these views. We're going like right by it, so you can see they have already like done a bunch of foundation work, but yeah, this is where it's going. So another water ride here to join the ranks of the log flume and the rapids. Oh, he just dapped. I did love the view from up there. Very scenic, like through the woods. You got to see some of the park.
Oh,
yes.
We got to see a lot of the park, and I like how we went over some of the rides. Just like the view up there was really nice. It's just so relaxing.
They're relaxing. I
Yeah.
love those things.
Those things, yeah, they're underrated attractions.
Oh, very underrated.
I wish more parks in the US had rides like that, because that's definitely more common in Europe. Look at this on display in the park. Old trains on that mine train that we did. That's so cool. I love when parks do stuff like that. It's like there's literally flowers in the seats.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Untamed, their queue where they like have all this stuff from like the old Robin Hood coasters.
Yeah.
Very decorative.
Oh, absolutely. The signs here are so fun. Look at this, and the actual ride that's for it has a poison dart frog on top. We got some more Aztec statues around the park. This one theming for their disco. This was actually one of the lighter themed discos here that we've seen in Europe. I mean, there's some incredible ones like what we saw at Chessington, Plopsaland, Parc Astérix, so we'll probably be skipping this one. This is wild. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. So King Kong is holding a train car, and you can see the railroad tracks over here, and then there's another runaway rail car.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That is...
It
What is happening?
Oh my goodness.
So we just tilt gently to the side. Oh, seats are vibrating.
Is that it?
Is he done? Wow. So we're just gonna stay in the air like this? Did it break?
No.
No, he's just lowering us down. Why does he stop like making, oh, there he is. That was a weird delay. What was that? Like, we just kind of gently moved side to side, like tilted at an angle.
King Kong was like
Too
a
gentle.
little, he was a little angry. Not super angry, just a little.
That was just bizarre. We didn't really do anything.
I think what would have made that like a lot more extravagant is if it was an actual like train ride through the jungle or whatever, and then King Kong actually picked up like your one train, did what he did, and then placed us back on the track.
Oh,
And
like the
dog
train like
park-
locks onto a section of track in his
Yeah.
arms so that it can lift
Yeah,
up.
I think that would have been like outstanding.
That would've
but
been really cool.
It was still a unique ride, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, we've seen one standing but not operating when we were at Babylon Land, and so I had no idea that something like that was here. I'm glad that we got to do it,
Oh, yeah.
but
I know, I've always
it's,
wanted to do one.
it's a one and done. Like, there's nothing to it. It looks
Yeah.
cool, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a visual thing.
Yeah.
Yes. So next up, we're gonna hit up the spinning coaster. Yeah. So this is a clone of Dwervelwind at Toverland, but without the onboard audio.
Oh, 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 oh!
Ride of happiness.
Can I just pretend, please?
Whoa!
Oh my god, are we spinning it all?
Whoa!
Wee!
That's fun. Short but sweet. I really like the
good, buddy?
like the side to side twists.
I do too.
Do you spin a lot?
Sure? I don't know. It happened so fast.
Live together, love tomorrow, unite forever.
That's literally not how it goes.
It literally looks like we're walking in a forest, doesn't it?
There's literally no other rides here. You know what it reminds me of? Far Up Summerland.
Kind of, yeah. And like all the rides are like pretty well hidden. Like when we were walking up to Kong, like you couldn't see it at all.
Bellwater is also like that.
And there's a lot of parks in Europe like that are like this because I think of so many parks in the U.S. and it's just like a concrete jungle. You know what I mean? Like it's just everything is.
Europe has a
there's no-
different flair. That's
Yeah.
why
I
it's so
like it.
fun visiting places like
Rides
this.
are like hidden and they blend in with the foliage.
The foliage. It's just much more like a
Elegant.
park.
Like a
mixed with
nature
rides.
park.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's more of that.
Look at all these children just having a picnic under the trees. That's so awesome. Again, no rides here, so it's like really, really quiet. It's so bizarre. No music, just birds tweeting. That's about it. Here it is, Yukon Quad. We're currently looking at the area for the first launch. So it launches, in this case, left to right, where Juvalin launches right to left.
I kind of like that they have the same area that they have at True Summerland for people to like sit and watch the launch.
Yeah,
Like, that's all this is for.
I think this might be a mirror image of Juvalin, as opposed to an exact clone, because
And close enough.
it's launching the other way. The Rapid Pass allows us to skip the entire main queue. We literally just go up the exit. I mean, this is the exit, and then we wait like right here. So
Very much worth it.
definitely coming in handy for today. Yukon Quad. What a fantastic ride. So Matt, we've done Juvalin, but that was your first time on something like that.
That ride is fantastic, and I don't know why there's not more of those at the same
Yeah.
intensity.
Yeah.
It feels like an intense family coaster that everybody can enjoy. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
I don't think it's too intense though. It's not like we're like a kid can't ride it or a kid would come off screaming like.
Exactly. I was on one of my rides. I was sitting in front of, I think it was like a dad and like a kid who looked really young, and he came off just laughing. Like he looked like he had like the best time ever. I was like, this is awesome.
Smooth. It's not scary. It's not
very
rough.
smooth.
It's very low to the ground.
You feel safe because you're in like this whole bike thing. Like it's
Yeah.
just, I don't know. Like personally, like if I had a kid and I was at a park that had both this and Dark Coaster, I would probably rather put a kid on this. Even though
Well, because the Dark Coaster theme would be a bit like, I feel like it could be spooky for young ones. But what I like about this is it has a true build up. So the first half, or the first like third of it is good. It's very fun. And then you hit the middle section, which is like I threw a 5, like Maverick, like
it is
crazy transitions.
It definitely alludes to those rides with the way it takes the turns. It's very well done, and I think it's fantastic.
So this right here is the exit for Yukon Quad. Right next to it is a food stand, so we're gonna stop and grab some lunch. So they have a meal deal here. You can get a hot dog, fries, and drink for $12, or a panini fries and drink for almost $15. So I chose to do that one, and I got one with chicken and cheese. So here's how it turned out. Pretty solid. I wish the chicken was a bit heavier, but you know, like
it's too skinny of a chicken.
Yeah, there's not too much of it. I also asked for it without mustard, and I'm pretty sure it does have mustard on it, which is kind of sad. How do you like yours? Besides the fact that it's like piping hot.
It's fantastic. I like it. Well, it's good.
Oh, you know what? It's mediocre.
Mine's too hot. I haven't gone into it yet.
What type did you get?
Ham and cheese.
Okay. Yukon Quad was so good the first time, we're back for round 2. The one downside with our passes is it is a one-time skip the line, so we'll be waiting in the standby for round 2. The whole station for Yukon Quad, of course, has kind of a loose Canadian like lumber theme, like we're in a big shed or you see a bunch of barrels back there. It's kind of funny because we've actually seen like multiple parks in Europe on this trip have Canadian sections, which I feel like is not common at all. All right, so we just re-rode Yukon Quad. So Sarah and I sat in the back, and then we went to go get some shots of the coaster. Meanwhile, Matt just kept on hopping in empty seats. How many rides did you get on that thing?
They allowed it. I found them. I was like, "Can I go get it?" And they're like, "Wait." So I was like, "All right, wait, it is." I got like 7 rides.
Wow.
It's really good because I wanted to get a good feel for the coaster. I wanted to sit front, middle, back, and then left and right. And like everywhere, it's just awesome. I think the front, if you had to choose, the front would be a little better.
Really?
Because you're the first to take the turns, so it's a lot more whippy. While the back, the rest of the train has a chance to already take the turn and absorb some of those forces. So I do think, personally, the front is better in my opinion, but anywhere is really feels the same.
I like the back for the speed. Like it just feels faster. I mean,
yeah,
slow to the ground, so it feels faster with that too. Like it's just, I don't know. Like it's a false sense of crazy speed. I don't actually know what the top speed on this thing is. I'm sure it's not that high.
I think that's actually a great way to put it. It's like forced perspective speed because you're low to the ground, but you're not really going that fast.
The only point where you're like really in the air is the first hill after you do the launch. I mean, it elevates again like towards the end where there's some like airtime hills. You don't really get airtime. That's the one part I think that we were saying. So Intamin has come out with a Juvalin 2.0 as they call it. It's like an updated layout for a quad bike coaster, and so because the ending is really the only part that's like could be better. Like first half is a great warm up, middle section, perfect. It's just the ending, so like I think that they have revised that since then, but no one's bought it yet.
Yeah, I agree. I think the whole, it's really hard to pick a point that's like a dead spot. But it's really just that like one airtime.
But even that, I don't even know if like dead spot is a right word.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not a dead spot. It just doesn't send you up out of your seat. Yeah.
But
so
like all of like the maneuvers, like the tight turns and stuff in like the middle section of the ride, they remind me of like the last launch on Hagrid's. How like that, like you get really low to the ground, it's really whippy, but it's over and over and over again. It's so good.
That is a great way to describe it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it
definitely.
feels. Yeah.
I love all the elevated pathways over these exhibits. Definitely reminds me of Flamingo Land, what we saw earlier. Look, off over there. It's a wolf. And so we are on our way out of La Pal. And I think that this park is like so fun. Like it's a good blend of rides with animals. Yeah, there's a lot to see here.
I wish we had more time.
I would say this is a full day park, 100%.
Yeah, if you are coming here for more than just rides, because like they have the rides that they have are good. There's not a ton of them because it's all sprinkled together. It's like patch of rides here, animals. A couple rides here, animals. Like it's very spread out.
Back in the park.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it works for the audience that they're trying to appeal to, because none of the rides are like super low thrill, and at the same time, none of them are so high thrill that you wouldn't want to put your like son or daughter.
Yeah, but like the way that they've laid out this park is very
smart.
It is smart, and it's better than like Comartin is all zoo except for 2 little areas that have rides. Flamingo Land is mostly amusement park, and then you have like a section where it's like all the animals just in one place. And this is a true blend.
Yeah,
I like it better that way.
Yeah, I agree, because then you can like do a ride, you can go see animals, sit down, and you can ride the awesome monorail that everybody should do ever. And then you can go see animals again and then go do a roller coaster.
Yeah.
The day is already like made out for you.
Yes, you don't get burnt out by just like, because like sometimes at zoos, like I really enjoy them. However, sometimes like, okay, we've now seen like how many animal exhibits?
Yeah, right.
Like, so I like that the way that they've set everything up here. And yeah, there's a lot to see. And because of all the trees, it is like hard to see what's coming until you get there.
I mean, even with the trees, it's like kind of warm today. The trees and the shade on there's a lot of shaded pathways. So I think that also is just another plus to the park, is that you're not in direct sun all day.
Except right this very second.
Well, yeah, of course. You know.
It happens. So we're gonna go ahead and end things out. We are now going to drive over to Volcania. This is a park that we did not originally have on our itinerary. They only have 1 roller coaster. However,
it looks pretty good.
It's kind of similar to Yukon Quad that we just did, but it has a secret moment to it. That
I wonder what
I'm really excited. And this park actually looks beautiful. It's about an hour and a half away, so we're gonna go ahead and start our drive. But thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time.